So today we're going to talk about building value for a foot target. So basically a mark bucket is just like a foot target, but it's elevated. There are some positions and some things that we'll be asking them for that we need you had to help yourself in, that you need a stronger or a smaller target for one, or one that the dog can move past and over. Where the mark bucket being elevated, it's hard for the dog to sit on. It's hard to add it to, say, a platform for the dog to know that the front feet need to stay on it. So the biggest thing we're asking for the dog to do is be able to target this with their front feet and stay on it, that they know that this is where the feet need to be, and that they stay on it until released. So you will be using some reset cookies, but first you have to build an understanding for what that front foot target is. So you can help guide the dog in and kind of let them know that that's what you want to do. I'm going to do the first little steps of this with the dog actually off leash. I'm going to do it with me just sitting on the floor and just kind of building their understanding of what it is. But we will probably do it in class, we're going to do it with a leash. So I'm going to show you with leash first, and then we'll go from there. So let me put one of these guys up. Come here, Pearl. Hop it up. Stay. So I don't have two dogs in. So if you're doing it on leash, I would put it, whenever I'm shaping a behavior, I like to help them understand what I want them to do in a very limited fashion. So being able to limit going against a wall, putting you in the middle of it, can kind of help them understand that that's what you want them to target. So one thing is kind of placement of reward. You want to give it to them directly there when their feet mark it with the yes, and you don't want to be like pulling them with the food, and that would pull them off of the target. So we want them to understand that they need to stay there. So you're going to reward very much right at their face without them leaning or turning their head or anything like that. So be prepared with food. I usually have it in the opposite hand, so I'm not necessarily, you can lure them the first couple of times, but you're going to bring them back and let them kind of just walk up as soon as those front feet touch. I'm going to go ahead and spot. Good spot. Good girl. Good girl. Good spot. Good. Good girl. I'm going to do a reset cookie. Okay, get it. And as she comes back, you can say spot again. Spot. Yes. Feet hit. I don't care if she sits. She just needs front feet on. Whatever behavior that she's giving to me on that spot. Gonna give her a reset cookie from somewhere else. Okay, get it. Spot. Yes. So I want both front feet on it. So I'm just gonna give her a reset cookie so she gets the opportunity to kind of come into it and realize where she's going. Spot. Yes, good. I waited till she had both feet on. Okay, get it. As she comes in, I'll ask her for it again. Spot. Yes, good. I'll help her guide it so that she knows that both front feet need to be on. So that it's not gonna get a reset cookie. Yes, good girl. So she offered the behavior again, so she got it again. Okay, good. So you can see that reward. I was getting my cookies out and it popped her back into the sit and kind of got her off of it. When I held back, okay, get it. So you can just give a little bit, like change position, spot. Yes, good girl. Good spot. Good spot. Spot. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, get it. Good. Spot. Yes. Good girl. So I didn't really want her when she lays down, her front feet weren't on it. And so now she didn't hold it. So she's not going to get anything. So I want her to try to think about what I'm asking her to do. Spot. Spot. Yes, good girl, good girl. Okay, get it. Spot. Yes, good. She came off of it, so I'm not going to give it. I'm not going to give her a reset cookie. Let's see if she figures out. Spot. Dot. Spot. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. There. I want both front feet on it. And I want her to stay on it. So she understands that that is where, so you can reward heavily. Good. Okay. You want them to go there, stay there until released. So you can do the reset cookies. It's very similar to a lot of things, is that they are trying to figure out what it is that you want. You help guide them in the beginning, and then you take that guidance away and let them think about what is giving them the reward and see if they'll offer it.